So 10, 100, and 10, 12. This is all going to the rack. Guys, it helps to be patient, I'm telling you. If you can be disciplined. Hello everybody, welcome back to Mark the Point. I've got another great system here for you. In case, this is gonna be very similar to one of my most popular videos I've actually had so far, which is the Hit It and Quit It, the 110 times 3, whatever you wanna call it. This is the exact same setup. However, you're gonna do this with a 220 inside versus a 110 inside. Okay, how it's gonna work, let me move these out of the way to show you. So basically, you're gonna have $220 set up on the inside, and you're only looking for 3 hits. You do have 220 out at risk, but your first hit is gonna pay $70. Okay, so now you're no longer investing 220, now your total investment's 150. If you take the second one, it gets you another hit, just even less. So now all you're waiting on is that third hit. Once you get that third hit, what are you gonna do? You're gonna take this here and you're gonna press it. Each unit by the inside by 30. Okay, you're gonna press the outside by 5 and 9 by 5, and you're gonna turn off your bets. Okay, that's the goal. We're gonna turn off our bets. We're gonna put all this back into the rack. That's gonna be for your next shooter. You're gonna wait for the 7 to come out, and then you're gonna turn your bets back on. All right, here we go. We're gonna get it started. I'm gonna show you how you can make some great money, guys. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. We're gonna get started. So just to let you know, we have a $2,000 bankroll. So again, 220 for, let's just say 10 shooters. You shouldn't go through all 10 shooters and waste all 220. You're gonna collect some. So $2,000 is probably plenty for the system. And you're gonna be collecting as you go too. So here we go. Let's get it started. We're gonna get a point established. And here we go. All right, that's gonna be a snake eye. That's a 1 on dot in both dots. And there's a 6. That's a 4, 2, 6. Okay, so the point's gonna be on 6. Again, you're gonna drop 220. So it's gonna look a little like this. Again, that's gonna be $50 on these, and it's gonna be $60 on the 6 and 8. So 50 and 60. Each of these is gonna pay $70. All right, shooter, let's go. Let's hit some inside numbers. That's a 6, 4, 10. That's not where we're at. We're not there. There's an 8. That's great. So that's our first hit. So again, our first hit's gonna go right here. And we're gonna set to the side. We're not pressing it. That's a 7 out. So we did get exposed on our second hit. So we got the 7. We did not get to our third hit, but that's perfect because I wanna show you exactly how this thing battles back. This is exactly what I wanted to show you, how fast this thing can battle back, okay? All right, here we go. So let's take this. All right, that's gonna be a 5, 4, 9. So the point's gonna be on the 9. And we're actually gonna put these in the back, just so I kind of have an idea of where we're at with our profit. Gonna put this into the front. And there we go. So again, we're gonna go 50, essentially that's 60, and 50 on the 5. All right, we're ready to roll. Let's go, shooter. Let's get some hits here now. Yeah, we're looking for 3 inside numbers. That's another 8, that's a 6, 2, 8. So it's gonna pay $20. I'm gonna put it right there so I know what hit we're at. And there's another 8, that's a 5, 3, 8 this time. Again, it's gonna pay another $70. We're looking for one more hit. One more hit, we're gonna turn off our bets. And that's perfect. That's a 3, 2, 5. Okay, so 3, 2, 5. Again, it pays another $70. All right, so now I'm gonna take all this here. Or our last 70. This here's gonna go back into the rack. Okay, so we're only $10 out of this hand right now. And then we're gonna make these $60 bets and make these $55 bets. So these will pay 77 and these will pay 105. All right, here we go. Again, we're gonna call our bets off. This is, I got a new off button. So our bets are off and we're just gonna be waiting for a 7 to come out. And there it is. That didn't take but just one hit. So if we had kept our bets on, we will have lost everything. Our bets were off, so we're gonna be off. So there we go. So I'm gonna turn this back off, or turn the bets back on when the puck gets reestablished. And here we go. Let's get a new point, shooter. That's gonna be a 4, 2, 6. Okay, so the point is gonna be on the 6. And then again, our bets are now working at a higher elevator level. There we go. That's a 1, 2, 3. That's a craps 3. And that's a 10. That's a 6, 4, 10 right in the corner. Again, no help to us. We are not on the outsides. And there's a 5. That's great. Okay. So here we go. So we got a $55 bet. 55 will pay 77. 75, 76, 77. I'm gonna put all that into the rack. All right. And actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. Just for the purpose of knowing what we've hit, how many we've hit, I'll put it right here. There we go. Just a little bit easier to see. All right. That's gonna be an 8. That's a hard 8. Hard 8 is gonna pay $105. All right. So that's our second hit. Let's hit one more hit, shooter. Let's go. And we're gonna turn our bets off. That is. That's a 5, 4, 9. That's gonna be another $75 plus 2, which is 77. Now we're gonna turn our bets off, but we're gonna press them up a little bit more. So this time we're gonna press up to 5 and 9. So now they're $80 bets. Our bets are off. This is gonna go back into the rack. This is all going back into the rack, and we're ready for our next shooter. Again, our bets are off. We're waiting. We're just gonna be waiting on the 6 to come and reset the new point, or the 7 to come, reset the new point, and get on our bets again. All right, here we go. Stay tuned. There it is. There's your 5 to 7. So it did have about 4 or 5 rolls in between, which is expected sometimes. So you get a little bit longer rolls, but our bets were off. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this back off. This is off, and we're ready to shoot it for our next shooter. All right, let's get a new point established. Yeah, it's gonna be an 8. That's a 5, 3, 8. So now we're ready to roll again. Our bets are working. We have a $90 bet that pays 105, and we have an $80 bet that pays 112, or $80 bet that pays 112. All right, let's go, shooter. So either way, we're getting black chips right now. That's a 5, 4, 9. That's great. It's 112. So 10, 100, and 10, 12. This is all going to the rack. Guys, it helps to be patient. I'm telling you. If you can be disciplined enough to turn your bets off, this case it didn't work. That's a 5, 2, 7. But just, we was already able to get, even the initial first one that we lost, just by that last hit alone, we were able to get at least half of it back, not including what we got the one before. Right, so we were already still doing really, really well, even though we lost this big old chunk of money right here. You do have the option of always going to the outsides, which is the 4 and 10 if you'd like. You have the options of not pressing up and just running it 3, 3, 3 and not pressing it up if you like. You have so many options with this system. It's definitely endless. All right, here we go. Let's get a new point established. All right, it's gonna be, there's a 4, 3, 7. That's another frontline winner. And it's another 7 frontline winner. That says 6, 1, 7. I tell you what, when they come in chunks. That's a 5, 3, 8. Okay, so 5, 3, 8. So now we are going to again drop in $220. So that's 100. And let's go ahead and back out this one here. Another 100, and then let's go and drop in 20. All right, there we go. All right, we're all set up, and I said it was going to be an 8. That's your point. Let's go, shooter. All right, that's a 6. That's a 5, 1, 6. Pays an easy $70. So again, that's our first hit. That's Snake Eyes. That's a dot in both spots. There's a 1, 2. That's a 3, 1, 4. And there's a 5. All right, that's our second hit. So again, pays another $70. Again, the purpose of this is you're not having everything exposed now because you are getting some of the hits in, which is great. And there's your 7 out. You did not recoup everything, but we are going to pull it all back. But again, you did get 140 of it out of the 220, which is a little bit, right? So you didn't lose everything. That's kind of the goal of it by not pressing up. So somebody said, why don't you press up your first one? And the goal is to be able to put some of that money back into the bank so you're not losing everything. That's a 5, 2, 7. That's another come out winner. And there's a 1, 2, 3. That's pulled away the line. We are having a difficult time getting the point set. That's a 3, 1, 4. Okay. So again, we're going to drop another 220. That's 100. That's 220. We can put this back into the rack. All right. So let's walk it out. That's there. And that's there. All right, there we go. We're all set up. And points on the 4. Now we're ready to roll. There's an 8. That's a hard 8. So again, 50 pays 70. That's our hit number 1. There's a 9, that's another great hit. That's another $70. So 50, 60, 70. Let me grab some more reds. There we go. And it's a 6. All right, that's our third hit, okay? So again, what are we gonna do on our third hit? That's 50, 60, 70. We're gonna press up the inside by 30 each. And we're gonna put the other 5 and 9 there. And now we're gonna put this back into the rack. All this back into the rack. And see if I can straighten this up a little bit. One more, and there we go. All right, that's there. We're ready to roll. We're gonna turn our bets off. I got my new puck off button. And so now we're just waiting for 7 to come out. And I couldn't have said it any faster. There's our 7. That's a 5, 2, 7. Our bets were off. That's perfect timing. That's why you hit 3 hits and done, guys. All right, here we go. Let's shoot it. That's a 10. So the point's gonna be on the 10. And again, let's take our off puck off. So we're no longer off, you're on now, and we're ready to roll. Let's go, shooter. All right, that's a 3-1-4. Again, we are not on the outside. You can decide to press the outside if you want to at any point in time. I just like the inside numbers because it just seems like it works better for me. I don't know. Your decision. 50. So this is a $55 bet. It pays 77. So I'm gonna collect that. That's hit number 1. There's a hard 8. All right, so again, that's a $105 hit. That's hit number 2. Looking for one more, shooter. There's an 8. That's a 5, 3, 8. Again, another $105. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna press up these outside numbers, and this is all gonna go back into the rack. All right. Here we go, here we go. Let's go, shooter. Again, our bets are now off again. Turn our bets off. We're waiting for it to come out, or for our 7 to establish, and then we're gonna turn our bets back on. So there we go. That's a 9, that's a 6, 3, 9. And there he is. There's a big red. That's a 4, 3, 7 after the third hit. Oh, yep, there it is. 4, 3, 7. So again, our bets are off. And I'm gonna let this be, even though I'm not exactly sure where we're on our rack, we'll take a look in a minute, but we're gonna let this be the last shooter. Because I wanna show you on the 2 or 3 times we got whacked, how we battled back, and how it played out. So this is gonna be the last shooter. It's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, craps 3, and see where we're at. So it's gonna be on the 10. It's a 6, 4, 10. And I realize that too long of videos don't always do you too well because you get bored, so I don't want you to get bored. That's a 5, 3, 8. That's a $105 bet. That 105 is gonna go right there. All right, that's an 8. That's another great hit. That's a 5, 3, 8. So again, another $105. Let's go. Let's go one more. Here we go. All right, that's gonna be a 5. That's perfect. That's another hit. That's another $105. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not 105. That is a, what do we have here? That's 112. 110, 12. All right. Let's do this, guys, because we know we're gonna be waiting on the next 7. Let's go ahead and count everything up. Let's see where we're at. Again, we started with $2,000. I wanna see where we stand at the end. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I just kind of figured it all out here. So again, we started with a $2,000 bankroll. This is 1,000, that's 2,000, that's 500. So that's our bankroll. So we have 500, 6, 7, 8, 55. We made $855. And you saw that we actually got hit probably 2 or 3 times. But because we were able to make some money and press it up, turn off our bets, wait for Big Red to come out, guys, you couldn't ask for a better system to make 850 bucks, right? I mean, where else are you making $850 and not grinding and grinding and grinding and getting 7s out? Turn off your bets, make some money, mark the point, stay awesome.